Look at me, you may think you see who I really am, but you'll never know me. Greetings, Aquarius, all placements. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? Well, Aquarius, here's the deal. Your reflection does show who you are inside, but when people look at you, they're projecting onto you their reflection of what they feel about themselves. So they can't see you how you really are, because when they're looking at you from the looking glass, from the perception of their insecurities, from how they see themselves, because they can't see in any other way. That's just how it is. So that's just how the cookie crumbles. Someone here could be all about crumble cookies. I don't know. I don't eat grains in any way, shape, or form, so I will never know, and my skin and my hormones will thank me, and my health and my digestive system will thank me for not eating that processed crap and sugar. Some of my Aquarians, you really need to cut out sugar. You really need to, this is the first time that this is coming through. Some of my Aquarians, you do not want to be pre-diabetic, okay? So you need to cut out that sugar. Take care of yourself, clean up your diet, sir, ma'am, they, whatever you are. Now, back to the reflection situation. For some of my Aquarians, there is someone here who does see you, or there is someone that you see that you perhaps feel like you don't see a lot of people see this person, or, you know, there's like a quiet watching. I'm hearing the watchers. Now I'm actually getting, okay, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, how she had she has like a watcher. Niles? Isn't his name Niles? Now, okay, for some of my Aquarians, there could be like a teacher-student dynamic here, or even like a boss-employee. There's someone who wants to take someone under someone else's wing, is what I'm hearing. Now I'm hearing, you are the wind beneath my wing. Now, none of this was this is not in my notes. This is just purely channeling right now. So for some of my Aquarians, there's definitely someone here who has been watching someone, who has their eye on someone. They have been scouting someone. Now, this has come through for a lot of my Aquarius readings, actually. Someone is scouting someone. Someone is a scout. Someone sees potential in someone and they want to take them under their wing. Now, someone here could also have an affinity and a likeness, an affection towards a person. There is potential for this to actually be like love and work, although it seems like it would be quite taboo. Although I will say, just to be totally candid and honest, as someone who's worked in the wedding industry for 18, 19 years, sometimes really like big age gaps are actually really beautiful and harmonious when it comes to relationship. You just have to agree on and decide what your values are in relationship, and you know what the purpose of it is for you. As long as people are honest and authentic and forthright in that, I actually think big age gaps can actually be really romantic and really fit polarizing views and bring a lot of comfort and fulfillment and pleasure. So just have to share that, because some of my Aquarians, there could also be like a age discrepancy here. Someone is like, is she too old for me? Is he too old for me? Is she too young for me? Is he too young for me? Are they too old or too young for me? Etc. Someone here could be from the north. From up north, someone here is going to go up north, something about north. Now, I also think of like North Star. So someone here wants to listen to their true north. They know something is wrong or taboo, or that they shouldn't by societal standards, but their heart is calling them. It's like their true north is calling them. There are no coincidences here. I was seeing 888 for you guys, which are the numbers of self-mastery, and it's, you know, 3 times. So it's Jupiterian energy, so it's expansion. So this can also be someone is getting old and they want to, you know, teach their skills to someone beneath them so that someone else can carry over the legacy. So someone sees someone as someone that they would like to put their business into their hands, or they would like to train them so that their skills, the way that they do things, doesn't you know, fall off. They want to keep a legacy going. And someone has been scouting someone and they're like, that is my person. Okay, now for some of my other Aquarians, because that was all just totally channeled. That's not what this message was supposed to be on. But for some of my Aquarians, peaceful, content beings by default cannot be mean. Meanness is only birthed from misery. So when people are being mean, it's because they're miserable. They're misers. They're trying to also get you to be a miser. So don't stoop to their level, okay? All right. I was also hearing, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? So intoxicate me now with your loving now. So there's a trauma bond here. There's something here that can be quite toxic that someone needs to cut out. Someone here could want to move to get away from. It's like trying to solve a mystery, why they keep going back. And this actually makes sense because I was also channeling like picking a scab. Every time you pick this scab, you prolong the healing. And Aquarius, you cannot make peace with what you are content to pacify. So if you're just pacifying something or numbing something, or you just love picking that scab, you're never going to have full peaceful healing of that scab if you keep going back and picking it, if you keep pacifying it, etc. Now, for some of my Aquarians, the things that you hide, you don't allow God, spirit, universe to fully go in and heal. So someone here can also be hiding that they have a crush on someone, hiding that they want to, you know, bring someone under their wing because, oh no, what are my peers going to think? What is society going to think? But at the same time, Aquarius, it's like God put that seed in your heart for a reason. And maybe there's, I don't know, it's like someone here cares too much about what the external world is going to think, what others are going to think, what something's going to look like. And Aquarius, it's like, why? Because the feeling, the authentic connection that would exist between you and this person would immediately just shush any of the naysayers and any of the gossip, the slander, any of like the weirdness going on. It's almost like your hearts are literally meant to come together right now over me. Is that a Beatles song? But seriously, you and someone are supposed to come together to almost get other people's heads out of their butts because of all their judgments and everything, all the naysayers. I don't know, it's like, this is like an unusual pair, you know, like Timon and Pumbaa. They're like different sizes, they're different breeds, they're, you know, different species, totally different. There's something like that. And then Timon and Pumbaa with Simba, you know, they're like all different. So this can be like a hodgepodge, a medley of different cultures, different ages, different classes, different castes. But when they all come together, it's like, it's a real well-oiled machine is what I'm hearing. Like it would be a dream team, a match made in heaven. Like this really would be a dream team. Now for some of my Aquarians, you've been dreaming of someone or someone's really been dreaming of you. Oh my gosh. I just made this deck today, which is why I wanted to use it. We have promotion, dream team, new job, a stable position, and act fast so you don't miss the golden opportunity. I'm telling you guys. This isn't the tarot, but they're just oracle cards that I made. I literally just made them tonight. I made 160 of them the last like 5 hours. But I just think it's hilarious because literally the cards always clarify what I was just channeling and talking about. So I think I'm honestly just going to end that there. This was actually supposed to be a whole different message, but it ended up turning into some sort of work situation. Because yeah, Aquarius, there's something here. I don't know. There's no consequences. There's no coincidences, but there's also no consequences. It's kind of like someone here is worried what the consequences are going to be. And it's like, they only exist in your head. They're like a fabrication of the mind. Like you're making up what the consequences are going to be. The only consequences that are going to exist is like the judgment of people who are going to be too pansy to even say anything. Like they're not even like the people who are going to judge a certain partnership or something they're not even gonna have the balls enough to like speak up on it. So like there's really no consequence. There's just a dream team that God is trying to bring together, and someone just needs to pull the trigger and act fast. Get in the winner's circle. Bless you guys.